Hello peeps, welcome along to the channel and welcome along to the part 1 of part 3 of my PlayStation 3 collection. Now this is going to be the collection that I'm going to put on my new 12TB build that I'm in the process of doing. I'll try and click on and make it as quick as possible. I was going to do all this video in one, but it would have been about bloody 8 hours long. So firstly I'll show you a few little settings. I'm not going to go into too much detail on that side. But also, as I've said in my previous videos, I don't like doing this, but I am going to beg for a little subscribe up here. If I show you here now, all these videos here are what I've recorded manually to set this video up. Now up to yet, it's took me over a month to do this video, and that's me doing it after work. Obviously I work at an 8-hour day, so I'm doing it as and when I can. Obviously I've got a personal life as well, so just for context. That's all these videos here. If you look at the details, that's me recording 48 hours of gameplay and setting up and calibration. I'd already probably done about 20-30 hours off camera of just setting the games up, and then this one video, the first videos, took me probably 10 hours to do as well. I'm probably in it for about 90 hours at the minute, so that's, I don't need these videos. I don't need them, you know. I put them out there for people to follow, and if they want to set their own PlayStation 3 version up. I've already got all these games, so I'm kind of doing it for anybody who wants to know. So if you just click the subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. I'm not getting paid a penny off YouTube. I'm not even at 1,000 subscribers yet. I'd like to get to that little milestone. And as I've said, when I'm putting 100, like 100 hours into a video, if you are getting something out of it and you do appreciate it and you do follow it, I'd really like it, and just click subscribe. Subscribing to my channel costs nothing. I will never ask for money. It's never even going to send you a notification if you ask it to. All it's going to do is the next time I'm on YouTube and it tells you the suggested videos, it might put one of my videos in there, and that's all it's going to do. It'll never ask you for money, so I'd really appreciate if you could do that for me. So now we'll have a quick look at the settings. So if you go into this config section here, this is basically going to be a custom config file that you can create for each game. Whatever you set here will be in your custom config. So basically this is just the standard ones that I use. I'm going to go with 1920 with 1080, as I obviously sell these drives and most people have got a 1080p monitor. I've got a 2550 by 1440, but I am going to be setting them as this. Some of these games are probably playing 4K. You can't change the V-blank frequency in the custom config for some reason, but I'll show you about that in a second. Emulator, while I'm setting the games up, I'll leave this unchecked because otherwise when you're going in and out of the games, it's just going to keep exiting out of the emulator. Now, when I've finalised the build and I'm putting them into the RetroBat or Batasera, but mainly RetroBat I'm using, I'll check this because obviously I want the game to exit the emulator once I exit out by pressing my hotkeys. I'm sorry for the sound quality as well on this because my microphone's been a dick for a change, and also I'm doing this live. I'm not going to edit this bit, so I'm going to try and do it to the best of my ability. Also, this debug setting here, if you haven't got that on your RPCS3, you need to enable it. So if you go into your RPCS3 folder, you want to go into GUI configs, current settings ini. I'm not going to edit it. So then you're going to scroll down to, you'll see this show debug tab. And on yours, it will say false. You need to change that to true. Come up here, save it, and then it will be there when you next reload RPCS3. So we'll come back into the RPCS3. Now the 3 type of games that I'm going to be doing are going to be the playable category, which basically are fully playable, apparently with no graphical issues, playable to completion. You still might get there a crash with these, and I've also had some games that didn't load that say playable on them. Also, what I've had with RPCS3 is games that I know that full well played. When I was doing the settings, I played them. I got them running stable to make the video easier when I went back in there. And then when I tried to reload them, they just wouldn't load. They had the same settings as before, so I don't understand why that's happened. The next category will be the in-game category, which basically could have anything from a slight graphical issue or some audio stutter, or basically it might crash at a certain point of the game where it's not where you're not able to complete it. Without actually playing the game through, you can't really tell what it's going to be. You know, you can find certain stuff out about it. And also there's games that say there's no results found, and I played these games and they seem to play pretty good. And obviously I don't know where you can complete them. I haven't got time to go through and try all that. If we click the compatibility here, it will split them all into things. So as you can see, most of the games what are on the system are going to be fully playable. You're going to have so many that say in-game, which tend to be, you know, you've got all your Uncharted, your Last of Us and stuff like that. Red Dead Redemption are going to be in this category. And then you've got the bottom ones here that are no results found. So basically on the settings, when I'm showing you the settings, if you keep an eye, you can see whether it's playable or in-game or the no results found. So if you right-click a game, this is where you're going to do your custom configuration. Now, if you haven't got one, it's obviously going to say create custom configuration there. And it's going to come create the configuration file from this, what you've set up earlier on. So if you go into the change custom file, these are the settings, what you've seen earlier on. So you go in here, copy whatever ones I put on, and then run it as such. And there you can see I've clicked the tick back on here. Also, while we're in here, the show PPU compilation and show shader. This is where when you're playing a game, there'll be something spinning here saying show it, like loading PPU or caching or whatever it's going to say down here. That removes that. I don't like to see it, so I remove them from the games. So every single game, this is turned off. And also, I know here you can use the performance overlay. I don't use it. What I'm going to do is when I play a game, I'm going to leave it on the windowed mode. So when you get to the top left here, you will see how fast the game's running. I know I can use this, but I don't want to do it because then I'm going to have to go in and turn it off on every game and whatever else. So it will just be in the top left-hand corner. I'll show a little tiny bit of footage where it's showing the frames per second, and then I'll switch it to full screen so you can see a bit of footage of the gameplay in full screen as well. And now while we're at it with the settings, these are my settings, what I'm using. I'm not saying they're the best settings out there. There might be some settings that I'm missing. There might be some settings that are better than mine. I'm never once saying that these are the best settings. They're just the settings that I'm using for this video and my 12 terabyte build that will be coming out. So again, something I forgot to tell you, and I'm doing this live like I said. When you come into the advanced section, the V blank frequency here is the speed of what your game is going to play. So 9 times out of 10, this will be set to 60, but you half it. So basically, that's going to run the game at 30 frames per second. Now, this isn't the case always, which I'm going to show in a little video shortly. So if you want a game to run at 60 frames per second, you'll put this at 120 Hz. Now, not every game can run at 60 frames per second. Some games run too fast, so you've also got in the GPU section, you can put a frame limit on your game. Sometimes you need to use this native, very rarely, but sometimes if the game's running way too fast, you can choose a frame limit there on it. Now also there's certain things that you can choose, like right color buttons and stuff like that is a common option that you click on where you're having some graphical issues. It might be worth something to try if you've got a game that you want to try and set up yourself. Also, most games, if you are having some color issues, I've had games that I've looked at the settings for and they've said it runs perfectly. It doesn't need any settings change. But then once you change this and put it onto 1920 by 1080, this is your standard default PlayStation resolution. If you put that to 1920 by 1080, you could cause game issues. Sometimes that's fixed by adding this. Now, I'm not an expert on this. I don't know what everything does, but I've had games that run, say, 512 by 512, and it sorts out the issues that it's having graphically on that. I'm just going to reset that so I know. But that's something you could try if you're upscaling a game and it's having, and you notice that there's like colors on the game or some graphical issues. You could try changing this up and down at a certain thing to see if that helps it. Now, also the next one in advance, if you're having your game crashes a lot, putting this onto atomic, and this driver wake up delay can go up to 200. I've seen a lot of games, once they're crashing a lot, these are the two options that they'll do. Sometimes it's just this one, sometimes it's both, or sometimes it's just this one. But again, that's if you want to try and set your own games up and you're having issues with crashing, you can come in and do that. Now also, there's certain games, I know full well that this Cabella's Dangerous Adventures is one of them, where it needs the motion control on the PlayStation 3 control pad. So I've got one, I've set it up, so any game that needs it, I can just play them with the standard PlayStation 3 controller. So if we come in here, I haven't got mine plugged in at the minute, but if I go into my DualShock 3, it'll say it's disconnected. But I've actually got this set up, and I downloaded the driver from the official PlayStation website. You do have to have it plugged in. There's certain ways you can use it wireless, but it's not as good using it wireless as it is plugged in with the standard PlayStation 3 driver file. So I'm probably missing a million things that I wanted to say, but as I say, I'm doing it live, so I'll remember them all once I put the video out and wonder why I haven't put them in. This compatibility, I'm not 100% if it's all fully up to date. I have no idea with that. Also, always come up, RPCS3 has been updated daily. So every day you come on it, if you come in and click check for updates, it's going to find an update. Mine's 11 days old. So I'm going to update it while we're here. Then that's going to restart. And this is the most up-to-date version. Check for updates and it's already up to date. Also, another thing, if you right-click a game and you come down to Manage Game Patches, this is being updated all the time too. So we'll update this while we're here. Now they're up to date. Certain games, not all of them, on the video, if they do have a patch file, I'm going to show it on the video. Obviously, if they don't have one, I'm not going to click them. But if you right click, go up to Manage Your Game Patches, there's going to be all these different options that you can choose here. A lot of them, when you click them, will tell you what they do here, basically. Now, a lot of these might fix crashing, like here, the bugs fix to menu, and this enable GPU lighting. I was getting a lot of yellow flare on my game. This gets rid of it. But these can be for cheats, they can be for bug fixes, they can be for audio fixes, they can be for speed up little tweaks. There's all sorts in here. So any game you set up, and obviously when I make the video, there's probably patches that are going to come out after I've made the video. So it's always worth just right clicking, managing the patches. A lot of this stuff here obviously is going to fix the games, but a lot of it's down to personal preference. If you want to skip the intro, obviously you'd click that. If you want to cheat, you click that. So I'm not going to put them all on, but I'm going to show you the settings I've got to run the games. And just on that compatibility thing again, if you go to the actual website, now this is the top one here, the RPCS3 net. If you go into this and you can actually click on the compatibility, so you can find your game there. I don't know whether this is more up to date. I'm assuming that this will work with the emulator, so it should be the same. I'm not 100% though. Also, if you right click a game, you can click on the check game compatibility. It's automatically going to take you to the RPCS3 website. These are all the different versions of Uncharted. So if I go into mine, I can have a look at the serial number here, which is the BCSE 0509 or whatever it is, which is this version here. So I can just click that because that's the version I'm using. Now, there's certain people, as you see, that's from 2017. There's certain people who are going to have certain fixes, certain information here. Also, the next thing is, so if we type in Uncharted 2, then we type in RPCS3 afterwards, you're always going to come across this wiki file here for every single game. If you click that, if there's any options that need to be done, well, 9 times out of 10 be in here. But I have found games that I've had to change certain options that wasn't in here. So this is the first thing to do. And then obviously the next thing to do, if you still having issues with a game that you want to get set up, go on YouTube, tap Uncharted 2, RPCS3 settings, and you'll find probably stacks of videos of people playing the game, and they'll show off what settings they're using. To make this video, I've done a bit of all these. I've checked in here, I've checked in the other file that I looked at, and I've also checked in YouTube videos as well. So I've really gone to town on it. It took me a hell of a long time. And now with the speed settings and the V-blank frequency, I'm going to show you what I mean by it doesn't always work, as I said earlier on. We're going to come into One Piece Pirate Warriors 3. So the frame limit set on 30. I'm going to turn that off for now. And then we're going to go to the advanced section, and I'm going to put the V-blank frequency up to 120 Hz, which by right should make it run at 60 frames per second. Now when I load it up, it's ridiculously fast, totally unplayable. So I'm going to come back out, go back in, change the custom config. We're going to go into the advanced section, and I'm going to change this to 60 Hz, which should be 30 frames per second. And now we're going to load back in. And when I load back in, it's running at 60 frames per second, as you see in the top left hand corner, but it still seems way too fast to play for me. There's certain bits that seem okay, and then it just looks ridiculous at times. So I'm going to come back into the custom configuration. And because in the advanced section I'm already at 60 Hz, I'm not going to go any lower there. I'm going to go to the GPU and I'm going to put a 30 frames per second frame limit on, and then I feel that that's running totally perfect now. So that's basically just a quick example of how it doesn't always work, as I said earlier on. So you might have to change that. So basically that's all I'm going to say with that. I'm going to get on with the video. I'm going to try and get the second and third part art out in the next 2 weeks. So you'll have a full list. There's 320 games that I played on here. I've removed a fair few. And once I've done the second and third part of the video, I'm going to incorporate it into my 12 terabyte film retro bar. I'm going to sort all the artwork out, all the videos and everything else. So I'll stop blabbering on and we'll crack on with the video. Until next time, peeps.
What? You think I won't fall?
Hello? Please help me! Oh, God, help me!
Head to your objective marker mod.
look at all of these supplies. The Clairvaux Corporation sure means business. A strange device in front of a huge gate. A huge closed gate. Nah, I don't see the connection.
I want that headband!
Took quite a knock to the head during the drop. Take a stim. You'll feel better.
Explosive decompression in the Sulaco!
This is Raider 6-5. The umbilical's venting atmo into the black. Looks dicey, sir.
Dicey? Raider, I need grown-up words.
You have 20 minutes before a total collapse. Shut it down.
Winter, you heard the lady. Get to the other side and we're shutting it down.
Continuing on to the Sulaco. Winter out.
This is O'Neill! We've got casualties.
Relax. You know what we're dealing with here. Crazy shit is bound to happen in our line of work. Are you kidding me? Those cracks! They came out of his body like they were alive! Get a grip, Hammett! The path of light's finally within our reach. Nothing is going to ruin this. Nothing.
Is waiting for you up ahead. He's got your gear and will guide you on your first orders. You should get a move on.
Roger, Alice. Thanks.
Oh, and guys?
Yeah?
Try not to piss off the locals.
Damn, Tice, it is hot.
No kidding. Let's get this done and we'll go get a beer.
Amen to that.
There's our guy.
You must be the guys. Let's get moving. We should take out those alarms before we get too close. Either of you guys think you can make the shot? Now, shoot the alarm and I'll open the gate. Nice.
What about the cameras?
I rigged them to loop old footage. How do you think I managed to hide all your nighttime snooping from Abstergo?
You're good.
So I've been told. But they're on to us now. We need to hurry. Careful.
Well, we don't lack for firewood at least. He and his crew must have run into some trouble. Who knew meeting with smugglers would lead to no good?
I still don't understand why you can't tell me what we're doing here.
Because Chevalier decided not to tell you.
I thought we were friends, Liam.
We are, but this is business. It doesn't concern you, Shay. Am I going too fast for you?
I'm just keeping an eye on you, in case you fall down and hurt yourself.
I'll kill you mph! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when the hell are they? You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. This is where you're gonna die. You ain't getting past me, cat. We're gonna make this hurt.
Now that they're all taken care of, it's time to get what I came for out of that safe.
These are Black Mask's men. I'll make them tell me where I can find Black Mask.
Bad, buddy. This is gonna hurt like it.
I can't compete with that.
Die already, you son of a bitch!
2 down. About 1,000 to go. Come on.
Over here, he's a natural-born demolition expert.
What? I just like it when stuff blows up. Yeah, and that's just fine as long as it's the enemy stuff.
Yeah, that's Sweetwater. But if you ever need somebody to talk a hole in your head, guess what you got?
That's a cheap shot. I don't really talk that much.
Shut up.
Bravo 1 Charlie, this is Mike 1 Juliet. Over.
Oh, listen, it's the new dispatch girl, Miss July.
Stay low. Multiple hostiles up ahead.
Слушай, тот черный вертолет, он наш или как?
I can hear enemies moving.
Long since erased from the records of time, there once existed two European clans who served as overseers of history for the powers that be. The Umbra Witches, dwellers of the darkness, and the Lumen Sages, controllers of the light. The clans paid each other great respect, and their efforts to maintain the balance between us was toppled. The once harmonious clans fell into disagreement and stoked the flames of hatred against each other, resulting in an era of strife. The conflict between the Umbra and the Lumen threw all of Europe into a chaotic loop of battle, ambush, assassination, and casualty. It was truly a gruesome war. Despite the tremendous radiance of
Your hair's
pressing square button to, well, you know, attack. Going for a target that's out of melee range will make you lunge towards it. A great way to take down any enemies in the distance. Give it a shot. Hey, check this out. You can string attacks together by pressing the square button consecutively. Try a 3-hit combo by pressing the square button 3 times in a row.
That's the boy, Beowulf. Show them who's in charge.
How does it feel, Beowulf?
sign of the impact site yet.
Stop at once! Nailed ya!
Ground team, come in. This is Overwatch.
We're all here, Overwatch. Everything checked.
Nice one!
Report back.
I've still got it.
Come in, ground team. Ground team, come in. Ground team.
I need this. Do you hear me?
What's that tonight? Salmon cadavers?
I need this. Do you hear me?
Shot, man! Those are drivers! Find that safe house!
Eagle, this is Echo. Come in. No good. This canyon's blocking our signal. We gotta move to higher ground.
Up there! Stay sharp! We got company!
You waxed him.
Frag out! Target eliminated.
Step right up. This is the new U station. When you use this device, your DNA profile is automatically identified and stored. Please activate the new U station now. Excellent. Now that your DNA is registered, you have the best in horrific death and dismemberment.
want me to come back, Nine Toes? Open the door!
I'm paralyzed with fear!
Stick close to the robot. He will help you get off this glacier and into the city of Sanctuary. That is the only place you will be safe.
I hear bully bots! Sick a minion! Protect me, Squire! My eye just switched back on! I see a tough-looking minion and an incredibly handsome robot, which means that whoever has my eye is very close!
Say hello, darling.
Follow me. Just go under it. We gotta move.
Shit! Watch out!
Third bounty hunter this week. Rana was stroking one hell of a murder boner, man.
Let's go loot a few Confederate ships. Earn our bounty.
Damn it! Stay with the girl! You guys shooting? I can't tell. Woo! Things are getting fun. Come on, Gray. You're letting me do all the killing.
How it's done. No offense, but I see a lot of you guys firing from the hip and spraying bullets all over the range. You don't end up hitting the damn thing and it makes you look like an ass. Private Allen, show 'em what I'm talking about. Grab that weapon off the table and fire at the targets behind you. To show you locals how it's done. No offense, but I see a lot of you guys firing from the hip and spraying bullets all over the range. You don't end up hitting the damn thing and it makes you look like an ass. Private Allen, show 'em what I'm talking about.
I need you to level that building. I'll copy over.
Solid copy, Hunter 2-1. Rolling it now. Target acquired.
On the bridge, 10 o'clock high. Multiple targets, take them out!
Up on the bridge, far side!
Who are these guys? Time to see how they take a punch.
On your knees!
They're not human!
Pathetic Americans!
Let's see if Stark's shield can hold up to these weapons.
Take him down! Move away! He's mine! Limb! Die, devil!
Return to Cimmeria, or you will die.
That should end your miserable life.
You hanging around the clubs all night again?
Hanging around? I had a toothache.
How come?
I get it now and then. I should really get it pulled.
I see. You're one of those kind of guys who do anything for an adrenaline rush, but freaks out when they have to go to the dentist.
Aha! I just don't like the sound of the drill.
Then let's do it the hard way.
Hard way?
We'll find some tough guy, you annoy him, and he'll punch you in the jaw.
Very funny.
Zamir, Ben, are you reading me?
Hey, Hardman. Anything new from forensics?
We've had a good look at the car involved in the accident. Well, what was left of it. It was pretty much burnt out.
Yeah, Hardman, we know. Have you found out anything about the driver?
That was a bit tricky.
Hardman, the suspense is killing me.
Yes, we've identified the body.
Is the report ready?
It's already on the boss's table.
Then the case is closed.
What happened yesterday was surely an accident, but there's no explanation for the bullet holes we found in the wreckage.
Did you say bullet holes?
Yes, and the drunken fender. The back window was also shattered by...
report on either.
Good. Now, try the brakes. Good. I think it is safe to say we have a successful prototype.
Hold up, we got company.
What's that?
He wasn't the only one who saw the crash. We better get moving.
Moving? What about the plane? What about Cooper?
Will, please. Cooper didn't make it. He didn't. Now let's go. You hear that? Hurry! We're not safe here.
This jungle, climate.
That doesn't look good. She's taken a lot of damage.
The tram system's offline. Getting around's gonna be difficult. The air seems to be flowing again. That's a start.
What the hell was that?
Automatic quarantine must have tripped when the filtration system restarted. Everybody relax.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Not sure.
What the hell? I don't know. Something's in the room with us.
Jesus! Overfire! Overfire! Trigger power! Trigger!
Come on. Come on. Got it!
Isaac, get the hell out of there!
The door's unlocked!
found it.
Good. Can you get inside?
It's all sealed up.
Look around. There must be a way.
Finally, some ammunition.
Looking for a cylinder, about half a meter long. Do you see it?
Sam, is your helmet secure?
Sterling, this is Cooper. We're already at the site. Where the hell are you guys?
Yeah, we're on our way, boss. Be there in a minute. You seen that vidlog of the marker that's going around? Looks just like the one back on Earth. Just like the one the unitologists claim is back on Earth, you mean? And there's one big difference. Earth is Earth. Whereas this beautiful place we call Aegis 7 is nothing but a ball of space rock. I mean, come on, what are the odds? Come on, hurry up.
All right, let's get this done.
Sam, is your helmet secure?
Sterling, this is Cooper. We're already at the site. Where the hell are you guys?
Yeah, we're on our way, boss. Be there in a minute. You seen that vidlog of the marker that's going around? Looks just like the one back on Earth. Just like the one the unitologists...
Get in there, boy! Go! Get in there, boy! Go!
Hey, mix our light and heavy attacks together and see what happens.
Enemies can't hurt us while we are teleporting.
Can't hit what isn't there, baby. You know what's better than not getting hit? Hitting back. Ooh, press the button when you see icon above the enemy's head. Only the dead reek like this.
The fallen star is near.
Captain Rumford, more dead are coming. We can't open the gates until we drive them back. They keep coming.
Never seen anyone fight like that before. Guards, open the gates. You'll find Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn. Where are we headed?
Stay and collect. Appreciate what you're trying. But not now, all right? I'll
Okay, partner, do your lonesome gun routine. But once that cell door slams behind Jericho, we are gonna live a little. You got it. But I wouldn't bring a date back until you've done something with your place. Seriously, it's like a war zone in there, John.
Oh, man, give me a break.
Jeez, Jan, what's slow? You want a cop? I'd arrest you myself.
What are you gonna do? Save the world all by yourself? What the fuck? What's it? Watch out! Incoming! Heads up! Alright, we got him. That Devastator's all yours, Duke. Ammo dump is in progress, Duke. Ammo supply to our truck. Fulfill this fire. Ammo dump is in progress, Duke. Look for the smoke trail.
Shall destroy the traitor and his ilk. Forward! It is up to us to restore order to the Han! I have come for your... We shall destroy the traitor and his ilk. Forward! It is up to us to restore order to the Han!
I have come for your head.
I am the dragon!
They've been talking about this one for a long time. It's the main event. Wow, he counters that takedown attempt with a brilliantly executed sprawl.
Well done!
Well, for many years, this bout remained nothing more than a fantasy in the minds of mixed martial arts fans. Now that we are underway with Emelianenko versus Couture, what should we look for?
Well, styles make fights, and you've got two contrasting styles here. You're banging MMA guy, and you're grappling.
This is unbelievable! These two have been locked in an epic submission strike. Emelianenko manages to avoid the choke, and that just might put a little dent in his opponent's pride. He's working from the close guard, and Frankie's stacking him up right now.
Oh, he's stacking him up, and he's putting himself in the ultimate power position, being postured above your opponent and punching down.
Hey, Val, how about lighting up some of those bugs down there? Those people can use a little love from above. Weapons are hot.
Ops here, Lightning. We need to deploy your squad at the edge of this residential district. That is the operational staging area for this sector.
Ops, Lightning Alpha here. We copy.
Here goes. All right, guys, we gotta take them all out. There's more of them coming your way, Lightning. Seem to be just coming straight out the ground. There's a fuzz ton of debris being thrown around, too. Son of a car.
Lightning, Archangel is down. Say again, Archangel is down. Lightning, you'll need to get to the lander. Check for survivors and see if the craft is salvageable. There's a waypoint indicating the lander's location on your tactical display. Approach and secure the area.
Affirmative. Great. An in-game tutorial. God, I hate these things. Years in the industry, I know how to fire a damn gun. A cover tutorial, too, as if I don't know how to hide behind something. I don't know how I managed to survive all these years without a tutorial. And now, they're teaching me how to punch a guy's lights out. Jeez. Now everyone can see what a studly hero I am.
Affirmative, Slave 949. Combat mechs activating.
Hey, bro. What took you so long? Try to find a way around.
Why do I gotta get stuck with Bucket?
Because I don't like crybabies. Now, let's move.
Remember, people, trigger discipline. Our mission is to find Aristide, not cap her ass.
This op is bullshit, man. What's so important about this chick that the cops can't pick her up?
Hey, just be glad they didn't divert us to Arkham HQ.
We've got trouble. Let's go. Under the gate ticket.
Back room clear.
Our intel shows this is a private elevator to Aristide's penthouse.
Shit, it's him! You hear me? Get down here! He's loose! Forget it! You're not getting out of here! Where is he? All squad, send backup!
Attention, support.
Scouts report the F.E.A.R are building some sort of alien device inside that shopping center, which means we're not alone out here. We better find some cover. You got it. We're still too exposed. You got it. Watch yourselves.
It's just a scratch.
We have to stop that skidder before we can warn anyone we're here. Just like that. We need to find out what the F.E.A.R are building.
Gets off to a flyer. Webber will be disappointed with his start. Here come the drivers ploughing into the first corner. Montoya leads out of the first corner. He's followed by Alonso. Next is right.
Look around for some open ground. The entrencher only works on dirt. Use it to raise the terrain.
Nice.
Now, use the entrencher to lower the terrain. Good work. Make your way into that building through the hole you've just created. Use your entrencher to get up there.
Another weapon, Colonel.
That's a Pacific and Bangalore rocket launcher. Test it out on the target I've identified.
routing power, and... Good work. Let's go before they turn back on.
Looks like some sort of decontamination chamber.
The great Jamie Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker, brought to his knees by the men of the North.
And set free by the women. You'd think he'd done it himself the way he tells it. Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know.
Let's hope it waits till this bloody war's over.
Got it.
Yes, my lord?
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
What do you mean?
You've got him on the run! Come on, let's go! Peter!
Nah, I've seen this one already. Know how it ends. You two have fun, though. I'll cover the elevators and escort any ladies safely to their rooms.
Yeah, okay. And this signal detects a potential signal. The pair of goggles are linked directly to your active PKE meter. This lets you see otherwise undetectable phenomena while you track it. Ghost trails, object auras, all kinds of cool events. Now, when the center bar peaks, you're headed in the right direction. When it's flat, you're following a cold trail. Line the target up with the smallest circle for the best scan. Okay, you got it. Now just take a scan. Way to go! Red signifies a hidden ghost. Green indicates an environmental paranormal anomaly. Blue means an active sample. Getting warm?
Помогайте людей, не теряйте напрасно время. Это уникально, одинокое, пассивно-агрессивное будущее with wireless.
Why don't you show me around the city? Fucking terrorists! What? Terrorists! There's been a big scare and you can't go across the bridges so good. We are passing the cab office, Nico. This is the business that will take us to the...
Fuck the cops! D, hit the shutter switch! Get out of here! Back the fuck down! You want to look at the face of death? Be my guest! Press forward! Who's sick? You shouldn't have been a cop! Get in their faces! Drop it, prick! Let's get out of here! Don't be as dumb as you look! Dumb fucking cops! Can't be many more cops in this town! Bring them! This is fucked, man! The thing is blown! I got my share! It's still wide open! Cars up here! Let's go! Move! Come on! The kid might have failed! This wasn't in the job description! Come on! Get to the driver!
No man escapes the manhunters. Power is nothing compared to the manhunters.
The manhunters are everywhere!
Murgatroyd takes the lead.
My friend, join forces with me.
Death from above!
Murgatroyd is now the front runner.
Oh,
back off!
another revolt.
Sacco is now the front. Is now the front runner. A bow?